the Seattle Seahawks.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
60, cut 19, cut 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll throw for it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
19.
They're going to try to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Stopped for no gain, and now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots, let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Man in motion here. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. The Commanders going field goal here. This from 28 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 1st down here.
Like Panthers. 50 Maddenh. 50 Maddenh. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's going deep. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Ready.
For a Seahawks.
50 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
18, 5 in. Yep.
Sticking to the air here. Rolling left, buying some time. Brought in close to the 8. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Dose of the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchdown.
For 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings second and 12 at the Seahawks' 46-yard line.
Throwing on second. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 10, Seahawks 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. 79 Broncos. 30.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They go play action on 1st down. To the left, he's got a roll up. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 more yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 cop, set, hurt.
Throwing off the play fake. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 3rd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Go straight. 19, Lion.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And now it's second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
This will end up as a touchback.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll go play action. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Ready, ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And they find them after just a yard. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
19 light, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
To throw here on first down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
19-18.
They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. All right, short of the market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Warrior 70, Maddenh 19. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 70, 79 Grumps. Buffalo 8. Go check. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now throw to start the drive. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Come on. Hey. Panther 60. Panther 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now.
19 Lions. Here we go.
I'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19 tight. Panther and left. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Maddenh 19. Go, Reed, go. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
60, go check, 18 Rattler,
Going again on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And throw here on first. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
19 lock, Warriors 17, Panther 11, 19 tight, Cup 19.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fade snap for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Commanders 10. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement's excellent. It would help set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
1st and goal, Washington.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. This one is up and good. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game.
17.
Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Hand off now from the gun. Has room down the possession game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, Lions.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. On in it now out of the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give it to him again. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Looking quickly here. The running back gets it on the draw. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 24.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 50. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
6. 70, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. This play goes for 36. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on 1st. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 13-yard line.
19 tight. 18, 5, 18, Rattler, 18, rattling.
Throwing it again here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. It's caught by Harrison. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? Crack all 80. Ready?
The give now out of the shotgun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Cut near the goal line. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. The 50. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
44. Commanders 30.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so I'll bring this out to the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. Well, that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Desperation time here. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on 1st down. That's completed right side. Well, he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Ready. 60 Bobcats. 6 Buffalo 18.
They are throwing it again. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 37.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Seven.
Give now to the running back. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go. 7 o'clock,
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Going deep here for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Off the play fake. He'll throw. It is caught left side. And this one does not go far. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike.